Well done on getting through to the semi-final. I made something to celebrate. It's my very own extra special strawberry sponge.
Wow, thanks, Auntie Sylvia. It looks so yummy. Here, Bagsy, that massive strawberry there, like.
Oh, I love sponge cake. I bet Victor does too. Shame he's not here to enjoy it. Most likely our esteemed friend Victor Blade will be in the throes of punishment about now.
Wait, what? Why?
He's an Imperial, and he disobeyed their orders. Fifth Sector aren't going to let him off lightly.
But that's so unfair. I hope he's alright.
This is the Holy Emperor, Alex Zabel. There's a real fire in his eyes. It's as if he's seeing straight into the depths of my soul.
Victor Blade, sir. So, Victor, even though you are an Imperial, are you working against us now? In Raimon's second match, you were supposed to prevent them from winning. You have one last chance. Disobey us again and your brother's wish will never be granted. But perhaps you simply don't care. As I thought, I trust that you'll show us where your true allegiance lies in the next match.
Yes, I will.
Indeed, be sure to enjoy playing football, Blade. It seems the wind of change is blowing through Raimon.
My lord, we have manipulated the Saints' Way tournament matchups and changed Raimon's next opponent as per your wishes. However, I question why you don't simply destroy their football club to set an example.
Ah, you see. The name Raimon is what players everywhere aspire to. The influence it has is immeasurable. We have far more to gain by exploiting that than by simply demolishing their club.
Yes, my lord, as you command.
Chapter 5, A Right Royal Challenge.
Oh no, I'm gonna miss the start of practice. Why didn't Auntie Sylvia wake me up in time? I don't know, maybe because she's not your mum? I don't think you're really her problem. Huh? Did someone say my name? Boom, and he falls over. It's a good job I knew he was about to fall over, otherwise that would just seem like the biggest overreaction to someone calling his name. Oh, did someone say my name? Ah! I'm fine, mon pote. I have no idea how to say that. Just doing a spot of special move training. Oh, really? Mais ouais, when I saw how hard you guys were playing against Almighty Faith, I decided to try and get a special move of my own. Then I can really do my bit when the team's in a rough spot. But to do that, I have to really train hard, like you, Arion. I suppose. Well then, I better train with you. And I better train as well, because I keep saying Z instead of L. He's not German, he's French. Thanks! I think I'm pretty good at jumping and airs, so I'm hoping to put that to use for some kind of defensive move. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, let's get started. Wait, no! There's no time, we've got practice! Yeah, just what I was thinking, mate. Allez, to the front pitch! And we do indeed have to get ourselves over there with a bang and a slap on the Chapter 5 menu. We will go to school because at the end of the day, you know, they're all students. You gotta do what you gotta do. But it's for football practice, so it's gonna be fun, I promise. It's not just calligraphy class or maths. No offence, Lake, but you two look proper worn out. Practice hasn't even started yet. I am never going to turn down an optional line of dialogue from Adikibia. What time do you call this? Come on, training's about to start. And so we will actually do the training now, because, I mean, in the previous episode we took on Almighty Faith and won, but Gabby got a bit injured, so he needs to overcome that. He kind of had a weird scene in the previous match where he was like, I don't care if my legs break, I will get back onto the pitch at whatever cost to my life. And then he just doesn't re-enter the pitch. It's a bit weird.
But I doubt we'll get off scot-free either. We clearly violated Article 5 of the youth football regulations.
I'm ready for it. We chose not to go along with 5th Sector's plans, so whatever they've got, we can take it and then some. Bush!
So, what's this Article 5 thingy? You don't know? It states, football is to be enjoyed equally by all. All wins and losses should be in accordance with that aim. 5th Sector was created to enforce that rule. I guess Article 5 is the reason why everything's a mess these days then.
Arion, I think you'll find that Article 5 should be capitalised, not just dropped in there as regular wording.
Hey guys, big news! We've been sent our orders for the regional semi-final. It's time to find out who we're facing. Let's head to the atrium and find out.
We'll be up against Ivy Selective, won't we? That's what I heard.
Yeah, should be. Still, Coach Evans is talking to the governor about it, so we should go and see. Come on.
Right, that we will. Who are we going to be taking on in the semi-final? Well, before we do so, I think it's just about time for a little bit of a catch-up on the eye natter, because we haven't seen that in a while, and we've missed out on classic messages such as "LOL, super dizzy wand, how do they come up with this stuff? Game writers are crazy, ruffle." I feel like I've just jetted back to 2009. When's the last time I heard ruffle anywhere? That has been long phased out. Hashtag bish bash bosh. We've even got more. We've got a whole page worth.
That cake we had at Arion's yesterday was proper lush like. Hashtag still got jam on me fingers.
Well, I'm sorry, mate, but if you've still got jam on your fingers, then you shouldn't be spending several minutes typing out the world's longest hashtag, ruining your mobile phone, or tablet, or smartwatch, or PS Vita. I don't discriminate. He could be typing that on absolutely anything. But he shouldn't be, because he needed to wash his fingers. Anyway, so we're here in the club room. What does Emperor Goldwyn have to say?
What? But that can't be right.
My thoughts exactly, Ms Hills, but this time the decree came directly from the Holy Emperor himself.
This will be the end for me. No, for the whole school. 5th Sector want to scrunch us into a ball and throw us in the bin.
What is it? What's happened?
Our next opponent's been changed. We're facing Royal Academy.
Royal Academy?
5th Sector have swapped Royal Academy and Ivy Selective around into different blocks. It's totally unheard of.
Guys, you know, it's like they're saying, you've made it this far, but now you're facing Royal Academy. No more winning streak for you.
5th Sector must have them wrapped around their little finger. And they have loads of spirit summoners on the team too. Yeah, that was a funny thing about Almighty Faith actually. They had 3 spirit summoners, but we only saw one of them.
That's it, we're doomed. 5th Sector's getting serious about wiping us out. We can kiss our future careers goodbye.
That's not the way to look at things. We're getting to play Royal Academy. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Dodge has gone. Victor doesn't bother to turn up to practice, as if we've got any chance of winning.
But we have to. That's all there is to it. I don't want football to be a fake game where the scores are all decided in advance. Let's keep winning. Let's fight to change things. Let's keep winning? You make it sound so easy. It's not too late to just follow our orders and lose quietly, you know.
Oh, you are a joker, Sammy boy! Come on, Royal Academy are a talented bunch. You're gonna love it.
That's the spirit. You're really gonna play some football, and you're gonna play to win. Yes, coach. Now then, after school... Because, yeah, remember these kids have to go and do lessons and stuff. What, you can't find Ms Hills? Nope, we've searched all over the school. No sign of her. You haven't seen her, have you? No. She did seem a bit funny this morning, though. I hope she's alright. Miss Hills? I saw her before. She was outside waiting for the bus to Royal Academy. No idea why she's gone there, though. Why's she gone to Royal Academy? They're meant to be working for 5th Sector. Bit of a mystery, isn't it? A little worrying, too. Let's go after her. Oh, Victor, there you are. Oh, brother. Have you been at school all day? We missed you at practice this morning.
What? You think I'm one of your little friends now? Don't make me laugh. I told you before, I only helped you because Almighty Faith rubbed me up the wrong way. So don't get any ideas.
But...
Forget about him. We've got to get to Royal Academy and quick. On you there.
I really need to look up how to pronounce Onyva because JP has busted it out like once per chapter. Wow, we go straight to the menu, okay. He says it all the time and I don't have a clue how to say it. Here we are then, Royal Academy.
Is this really their school? It feels so dark and oppressant.
Oh, there she is. And so we'll, you know, she set off here hours ago, and then we've just immediately caught up to her in a matter of seconds. Don't, let me buy this goal celebration quickly. We'll get the break dance. Let's just mess with the draw distance a little bit. Miss Hills, now you see her, now you don't. Now you see her, now you don't. I didn't know that was possible. Anyway, why are you here?
What are you all doing here?
We were worried about you, Miss Hills. Why did you come to Royal Academy on your own? You're not hiding something from us, are you, miss? You seemed a bit off this morning, too.
Did I? I'm sorry. I'm a teacher. I shouldn't be worrying my students like this. I suppose it's best if I just tell you. Look at this.
You've got data on the Royal players? Let's see here. Royal Academy player list. Captain Rex Remington. Goalkeeper Preston Princeton. Coach Jude Sharp. Wait! Jude Sharp? The same Jude Sharp that used to play for Inazuma National with Coach Evans?
Yes, the very same. He's also my brother.
Yeah, remember that? I know, Arion. There's no way. Just as a bit of a quick reminder, her and Jude are blood relatives, but then they got adopted by different families when their parents died. They fell out of contact and then reunited in the events of Inazuma 11-1 and have stayed in contact ever since until around about now, I guess, because Jude seems to be working for 5th Sector.
I've had a chat with Mark about this too. We both agree it's not possible. Besides, he's far too busy to be getting involved with Royal. He's supposed to be playing in the Italian League. Granted, I haven't heard from him lately, but...
So you came here to make sure? But miss, you can't be wandering around this scary place all on your own. We're going with you.
Thank you, but be on your guard. Try not to act too suspicious. All 16 of you.
You know, I'm sure you'll slip under the radar. Look at the new boy acting like he's the one in charge.
Not wrong with that, Lee. I reckon he's good for our team, that Arion. Makes me feel like we can actually take 5th Sector on. I can't say I share your optimism. We have no idea what 5th Sector will do if we keep ignoring their orders. Eh? You're not keen on playing real football then, Lee? What? Well, don't twist my words. Knew it.
And so it's kind of interesting to be here at Royal Academy, especially this early in the game, because it looks exactly the same as it did in Inazuma 11 1 and 2. The only difference being now it's in 3D, and a lot of areas like Raimon Park have completely changed. So I find it really refreshing, actually, to see an area that's pretty much unchanged just be remade in 3D. Except this area that we're in right now is actually brand new. We're in, a little bit of a stealth section. Oh dear, where's my other players? Come on, Ricardo. And basically we've, like any other path to a stadium type thing, we're surrounded by random encounters who will just approach us at random. Oh, and I lost the random encounter. Jeez. But luckily there's no punishment for losing. They don't kick you out of Royal like they would have every right to. We are definitely snooping. I only wanted to go to the left for the wildfire boots. Is that a curious bit of foreshadowing to the next game? That's interesting. But here in Royal Academy, if you can avoid the random encounters who will try to chase you down, there is a magic move salesman here. But don't be surprised at this point. Every magic moves salesman is terrible in this game. I have never once had a magic move that I've actually wanted to buy a move from in this game. They just suck. Hey, there's a door here. Well, there's not any more. What's going on? This is Remington. We've located the intruders. Men, commence the attack. Roger. So this is Royal. Listen, we were just...
Sorry, Sam, I don't think they're in the mood for talking it over.
They're actually in the mood for playing football. With some jamming music, it has to be said. We're taking on Royal Academy within a few minutes of the chapter. And I'm going to use this to demonstrate something. You can use fighting spirits in random encounters. It's taken me until chapter 5 to mention this because it's utterly broken. I say that, I'm currently not in possession of the ball and on my way out, but the opponent will never use a fighting spirit in a random encounter, but you can do it at will for basically no punishment. I'm going to win this with Ricardo's Atomic Harmonic, and if I did another random encounter straight after this, there would be no consequence to me just busting out his fighting spirit again. It's completely broken, and I have no idea why you're allowed to use fighting spirits in random encounters, but if you want to put the game into easy mode, that's how you do it. Not bad, Raimon, but this is as far as you go. Cornell, sound the alarm. We've got to trap these rats. Yale, go and tell Coach Sharp.
Coach Sharp? Then that means... No, it can't be.
Got ourselves in a right mess now, like, haven't we? Ms Hills, should we run?
Yeah, we probably should. We are now in a proper escape sequence where there's so many different random encounters on the bottom screen. You've got to try and plow past them as best you can. I mean, there's technically nothing stopping you from just running away from the random encounters, but you want to try and pretend that we're actually in some kind of danger while we escape from Royal Academy. I mean, I'm in danger of losing this. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Your future eye sucks because it's one of the weakest moves in the game. But there you go. We've got the Dread Kit and the Regal Spray. So we've actually got a piece of kit for that random encounter. That was probably worth it. But we've got to do another one if we want to get out. But like I said before, there is absolutely no consequence to me just busting out the fighting spirit for 2 random encounters in a row. So here's the proof. Out comes Maestro, and I should also point out that the more you bring out a fighting spirit, they will eventually level up, just like special moves which level up for being used repeatedly. So, if anything, you're encouraged to bring out fighting spirits in random encounters, despite it utterly breaking the game. Sorry, fake Placid, but, you know, I use this episode as my demonstration to prove why random encounters are not a threat whatsoever if you decide to take the easy way out. And we have made it away from... Well, we haven't actually quite. Oh, we just got a quick level up here. Sam has learned Catch Boost Plus, which takes up one of his special move shots, but increases his catch stats significantly. So, well worth having, despite it not really being a move as such. And we have made it away from Royal Academy without being flattened by British spies. Coach Evans, I'm sorry to tell you that Jude Sharp is indeed coaching Royal Academy, a 5th Sector team.
Sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to get the kids all worried about me.
That's alright. So how'd it go? Did you find out anything interesting?
You could say that. We saw that Rex Remington shoot, and believe me, it was nothing to sneeze at.
Not just his shooting, their defense is extremely vulnerable to fighting spirits. We need a proper strategy or we're as good as finished.
Coach, there's a special tactic I put together with Coach Travis. It's called Thunderbolt. I think it might be able to break through their defense.
Sounds like it's worth a try then. Let's give it a shot.
Yes, Coach. I wrote it down in my strategy book. I think it's somewhere in our team's club room. Andiamo!
And I think that would be a good thing to save for the next episode. Not necessarily the process of actually going to the club room to find Ricardo's book, but more so, yeah, practicing Thunderbolt, a new special tactic. So that's what we'll do next time. TTFN!